what are Republicans in Congress up to? Well, they have an interesting new idea, which is to go after the cops. So if you are, let's say, for example, the Government Accountability Office, well, they're going to cut you to the bone, okay? Because what you do is you check to make sure that government programs are being run efficiently, and they mind the store so that nobody's robbing the store. Well, the Republicans get paid by the people robbing the store, right? So the big contractors, et cetera, that get big government contracts, they don't like that. In fact, the Government Accountability Office actually saves $87 for each dollar that it spends. So if you cared about balancing the budget, it's the best investment you can make. You spend $1 in accountability, you get $87 back in savings, right? So of course, they are proposing to cut the Government Accountability Office significantly. When you look at the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, well, their budget got slashed by $100 million. Now, why? What do they regulate? Well, they only regulate complex derivatives, the oil market, and other commodity transactions, okay? So why would they want to cut that budget? Well, it's obvious, because the Republicans say, hey, you know what? The Koch brothers are funding us. They do oil speculation. So they don't want to be regulated, so you can find out how much money they made off of increasing your gas prices for no damn reason. Hence, you cut the guys regulating them, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. You cut their budget so they can't do enforcement. By the way, who does the derivative trading? Well, the large banks. And as Dick Durbin once said, well, they just frankly own the place. They run the place in Washington, right? So they get their Republican boys to come out there and go, absolutely, cut all the cops. I don't want anybody investigating banks or the Koch brothers. Of course, another organization of the government that investigates Wall Street is the Securities Exchange Commission. Their budget is being cut by $222.5 million, okay? So everything that checks in on the robbers in Wall Street or the polluters like Koch Industries or the oil speculators like both of them, well, your money's getting cut, son, because they don't want those kind of cops. Now, well, let's look at the results, though. How about financial fraud prosecutions? I mean, after that epic collapse in 2008, and all that fraud that was done, we saw the internal emails where they laugh and they say, ah, look at this junk we're selling people. This thing's going to blow up, okay? Well, there must have been prosecutions, right? Well, it turns out federal prosecutions on financial fraud cases are at a 20-year low. See that graph right there? That's the cases. And look at that, under Obama, it actually went down every single year, including the Bush years and the Obama years. So when you look at the Obama years, he never did investigations more than even George W. Bush, who was historic for saying, oh, guys, do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. You guys are my donors. You know, some call you the rich. I call you my base, right? Remember that joke that Bush did? Now, Obama, I guess, got a bigger joke on us. All right, more on the Government Accountability Office. The House of, and now this is actually Senator Tom Coburn, a Republican, complaining about this. The House Appropriation Committee has asked for a 6.4% cut. The Senate Appropriation Committee has asked for a 7.6% cut. You don't want accountability in government. Its budget from the 1990s to 2010 has been slashed by 20%. How much has the GAO saved the government? In 2010, $51 billion. In 2009, $45 billion. In 2008, $61 billion. Well, that seems like the Republicans who want to balance the budget would love those savings, right? But they don't love those savings because that's the money being removed from their donors, okay? So you get the message here.